Cole,
how are you?
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Hi. Yes, we go way back.
We really do, actually. And it's funny that we're talking rom-com because To All the Boys, obviously we've talked many, many years about that. So I'm going to start with you, Lana. What makes this more than just a rom-com? Is it the space element? I could go on and on and on, but I want to hear it from you.
Yes, what makes it more than just a rom-com, which, by the way, I think that is not phrased the way that I would say it. I would say, like, because rom-coms are great as it is. But what makes it a little different is that there is the space element. I have always considered it a space adventure film. I actually never considered it a rom-com until, like, seeing the final product. But yeah, it's a space adventure. We're in space. We get to experience something that, you know, very, very few people ever get to do, which is play in a spaceship. And so that was really fun for me and different, for sure.
Cole, how did you know Lana before this? Did you just meet? Because when you worked on this, honestly, the chemistry, it's like you two have known each other forever. Seriously, and that's congratulations. That's not an easy thing to do. There's sometimes this, you know, sometimes movies don't work out because they don't, for real. But it's like I watched this and I'm like, these two, and I kept going into my mind. I'm like, these two have known each other a long time. So what's the answer, Cole?
We had met a couple times. Not the most in-depth, but you know, we lucked out.
Whenever we saw each other, we had
fun.
Very fun.
I get along with nice people, and Lana just happens to be incredibly kind. And I think, but you know, the chemistry process is a lot of luck. Yeah. It really is. You don't really know how you're going to mesh with someone until you're boots on the ground filming the thing. So we really lucked out.
Yeah.
It's so fun. And it's just, I talked to Zach Braff a couple of weeks ago, and I told him this was coming up, and he said, he goes, I love Moonshot. So, yeah, he was really excited. All right, let's have some fun. Lana, back to you. Okay. Would you go into space? Would you, in real life, would you go to Mars? And if so, what would you take with you? Any snacks? I want to know it all.
I would go to Mars for sure if it was commercial access, and I would bring my dogs, just like the dog you have in your frame, but alive and not inanimate.
That's Nipper, the RCA dog.
Oh, cool.
It's a little nod to my radio side of me.
Yeah.
But I have a Brussels Griffon named Liam, and I would
I love Brussels, man. They're so cute.
Yeah, even though I was thinking when I was asking that question, I'm like, you know, I might take a really big bag of Cheetos. I don't know. Cole, what would you go to Mars? Would you go into space in real life, and what would you take?
I would go to Mars. I would be probably pretty petrified of the launching process and the landing process.
Yes.
And what would I take? I suppose I would take whatever Mars would need. I think a camera for sure would be a big one, because then, you know, I could show off the fact that I was on Mars.
You did it,
big social media flex. I feel like that's huge. That's about as big as it gets.
I agree.
But wouldn't you need to take maybe like a Wi-Fi, like a really good router? I don't know.
Well, I feel like you
it depends on if I'm coming back, you know. Right. Am I coming back?
But Wi-Fi, you're communicating. You want to keep your relationships down on Earth? Yeah.
Probably not. No, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's such a life-changing experience.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really come back from Mars. You know, it's like the Hobbits. At the end of Lord of the Rings, like, they're not going to return to the Shire and be like, oh, yeah, let's go sit at the Green Dragon and have a beer.
I would.
You know, it's not, no, but
I would be like, I'm tired.
Forever. Their lives have changed forever.
I don't care what you did with the ring. I want to go home and sit in my home and have a beer, period.
Well, they couldn't. Their lives have changed. I mean, Sam had the best time settling down, but I mean, Frodo couldn't return. I feel like Mars is the same way. You know?
I love this. OMG. I love you both. Hey, seriously, great to see you, Cole, and Lana. It's so good to see you again.
Yes,
congratulations.
Thank you
so much. Appreciate the questions.
Bye-bye.